Story 1: Germany's giant defense boost. What's really changing? Upbeat, slightly frantic intro music fades as a cartoon of a person in a tiny German hat struggles to lift an oversized bazooka appears on screen. Alright, YouTube, grab your lederhosen and your freedom fries, because we've got some breaking news that's gonna make your schnitzel stand on end. CNN's telling us Germany, Deutschland, the land of precision engineering, has decided to, and I quote, likely to rise their defense spending. And why? Because apparently, they've agreed on a historic debt change. Whoa! Historic debt change, you say? Sounds like they're finally putting that sauerkraut money to good use. Sound of a dramatic, dun 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 effect. Now, the headline casually mentions a really big bazooka. Really big? I'm picturing something that could take out the entire Bavarian Alps. Maybe a whole, extra-large bratwurst-seeking missile? I'm just spitballing here. The point is, they're getting serious about, well, something. Slightly sarcastic, knowing chuckle. This whole thing, it's a bit like watching a toddler learn to ride a bicycle, isn't it? First they wobble. Then they fall. Then they get back up and buy a bazooka? I mean, I guess that's one way to solve the problem. And look, I'm not here to tell you whether this is good or bad. That's for you to decide, folks. But let's just ponder for a second, shall we? Where does all this money really come from? The German government found a magic money tree? No, my friends, it comes from everything. It comes from you, from me, from the capitalist system that, bless its heart, just loves a good spending spree, especially when it's for things that go boom. Voice takes on a slightly more philosophical tone. You see, capitalism, in its infinite wisdom, thrives on cycles. Periods of prosperity, often fueled by, let's just say, creative accounting, followed by, well, let's call them adjustments. And when things get a little uneasy on the financial front, what often seems to happen? Governments look for ways to stimulate the economy. What better way than buying some really, really big bazookas? It's a classic move, a real page-turner in the capitalist playbook. Voice returns to a more energetic, engaging tone. Think about it, jobs are created. Factories get busy. Shareholders get happy. And, maybe a few people feel a little safer, or maybe feel a little less safe as they're worried about where all this spending is heading. It's all a bit like that old saying, if all you have is a hammer. You get the idea. Voice returns to the original, light-hearted tone. So, Germany, go forth. Build those bazookas. Or whatever they're building, I'm just picturing bazookas. Just, maybe, while you're at it, consider a slightly bigger budget for, affordable housing? Healthcare? Renewable energy? I'm just saying, there's a whole world of interesting things to invest in. Pause for effect. But hey, who am I to tell a nation of engineers how to spend their money? I'm just here, with my overly enthusiastic voice, reporting the news, as the world continues its incredibly complicated dance. Music swells again as the cartoon bazooka explodes harmlessly in a cloud of confetti and a final, energetic boom. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Because if things keep going like this, who knows? Maybe we'll need a really big bazooka too.